Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm Admiral Funko, and if you guys don't know who I am, because I'm pretty sure some people who love watching time lapses and extreme cleaning videos have no idea who I am, I have a 2,000 piece Funko Pop collection. So those pops that you see back behind me, I have a ton of those things in another room, and I'm trying to create a YouTube studio in this video. So for those who follow me, bear with me on this one because I'm very proud of this video. It shows me what I went through to get to this point. But if you guys don't know me and you haven't followed me long enough, a lot of people, I think, have an impression of me that I'm a perfect person and, you know, I have my shit together, and I don't. I never do. At work, I think people feel that way. I don't. I don't feel I project something that I don't feel that I am because, you know, as you can see in this video, I've got a lot of baggage. I like to hold on to things. I don't consider myself a hoarder. I just don't like throwing things away. And the reason I don't like throwing things away is because I have to take it to the dumpster and I live on the 3rd floor. So I'm lazy. But real quick, I'll explain to you guys what brought upon this cleaning adventure. And I will start with the precursor that I do have depression and I do have anxiety. So it's a accumulation of so many things which brought me to this point, which brought me to this video. Of course, the depression and the anxiety did this, and then of course me wanting a YouTube studio did this. So initially I was just creating a YouTube studio, and I was going to clean out the room, go through the stuff in the room, and then put the studio together. And then midway through the first day of me doing this, I said no. We are going to clean out every single room in this apartment. I have a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 4 closets in this apartment. I got a little gentleman's closet in this one, and of course I've got a utility closet out near my foyer. So I was like, we're going to go through all of this. And then also, I cleaned out my truck during this time frame because my truck was a disaster as well. So halfway through this video, I was like, nope, we're going to get my life in order. You know, YouTube can wait because if my life isn't in order, how can I do YouTube? I was having a hard time getting videos out on the regular because all this stuff was bothering me. Starting with the anxiety side of my life, I have game night every other Sunday night, and I do like people coming over to my house. That doesn't bother me. However, my house will be clean when you come into it, to the point where it's like, oh my god, you know, your house is spotless and immaculate. Is it always like this? No, it's not. It's never always like this. So the anxiety portion of having those game nights drove me to literally using one of the 4 closets as a place to just hide my skeletons. I have skeletons in my closet, and I would just put all this stuff away, and then when I wanted to do a project, I couldn't find it, which then of course led to me being depressed because it's like, oh, I got this, I called it the Closet of Doom. Well, the Closet of Doom controlled my depression. I don't know if that resonates with anybody at all, but literally there's always a spot in where you live that's just unorganized and just full of crap, and you're like, ugh, and it weighs on you because you know it's going to be a big undertaking to take care of, and it's just like, oh, I can't do that. Like, it's you end up having this defeatist personality, and it never gets done. So I really pushed through it. You're going to see this room fill up a couple of times because I consistently am going through multiple areas in my house and bringing it all into this room and trying to sort, organize, throw away stuff that I don't need, keep stuff that I do need. The stuff, like, at one time there was just a pile of crap, that just little stuff that just needed to be organized because I didn't want to throw it away. Like, I know it's stupid. Screws, tacks, like little nails, like stuff that I use every day in my walls and my displays. I was like, I'm not getting rid of this. So I sorted everything together. I sorted all my uniform stuff together, and just so much stuff that I wasn't using. And I tried to apply the KonMari method, and just, if I didn't use it in the last 6 months, I got rid of it. There's stuff in this room that you'll see I haven't used in years. Stuff that was broken. Stuff that is just like, why am I keeping you? Why am I holding on to you? There is some stuff that I held on to because I don't want to get rid of some stuff just yet. I probably have a 2,000 disc movie collection that I don't want to get rid of because not everything's on digital. I want to download them all into my computer and have a massive database library. I have a huge poster collection. I have a Lego collection. And what I ended up doing is consolidating, because I was finding that I had all these things, but they were just spanned out all over the place. So I was doing more organizing than I was throwing away. Regardless, though, I did take 2 truckloads of garbage to the dumpster, and my truck is now currently full of donations to go to Goodwill. So it was a huge undertaking, and it took me 2 whole days to get this done over the span of 2 weeks, because I couldn't do it in one weekend. I wish I could got it done in one weekend, but, you know, girls gotta work. There's my supervisor. You'll see Loki's the only one that comes through and is watching what I'm doing and paying attention, because he's just keeping an eye on me. Loki's my rock, right? Yeah, you're my rock? So, I am setting up a YouTube studio in this room. It's not fancy. It's not like anybody else's YouTube studio. I wanted to get away from the whole, because everybody has pops behind them, and it's just a lot of glare for me, and it's great being and having your whole collection behind you. I'm not downplaying that. I just wanted to do something different, because I mainly do pop reviews, and I just wanted something different behind me if I ever was to get back on camera again. Also, another reason I started this journey that you're seeing, mainly in one bedroom, I wish I could have had multiple cameras all over the place, because the whole apartment got trashed for this. Yes, it did, didn't it? But the main purpose was to start using the whole apartment, because I don't use the whole apartment. I wanted to have one closet primarily for storage instead of 4 closets for storage. So the closet in the YouTube room is mainly for storage. I put all my Christmas stuff in there. I finally put all my Christmas stuff into actual bins instead of a cardboard box. And then, of course, just miscellaneous stuff that doesn't have a place that it needs to be stored because I'm not using it, but I'm not getting rid of it. So I turned the YouTube closets into storage and craft storage, which freed up another closet that I put my dresser in that I'm going to use on a daily basis because that's where my clothes are at. And then I finally cleaned out one bathroom that I was using primarily for storage, and it's now being used daily for showers and stuff like that. And then the master bathroom, of course, gets used daily, and then when I want to take baths. So I pretty much am trying to utilize what I pay for. And because I was only sitting in the living room and my computer was in the living room, so where my computer and Xbox are is where I was spending most of my time, and then I was just sleeping where my bed was, and it wasn't a healthy environment. I was just like on the verge of being a hoarder of just crap. It was mainly cardboard boxes and empty pop boxes that I threw away, and then just stuff that I don't use anymore, and it really took a weight off of me. Because it's strange how the condition of your apartment can control your life. I don't know if anybody else has the just like the way, if you're surrounded by stuff or you're trying to get something done and you can't find something, it really takes a toll on your mind. And that was what I was having a hard time with, was I just couldn't find what I was looking for. I couldn't find my tripods. I couldn't find my lenses. I couldn't find anything that I was looking for. So it led to this. It led to, yes, I want to create a YouTube studio. I want to create something unique. I want to create a home office, but I also need to organize all the other junk on top of that. Of course, my YouTube studio isn't 150% complete. At this point, for what you're seeing, you guys are kind of seeing what it looks like. Kind of right now, I moved some other stuff around, but after I put these shelves up, I was more concerned on getting the rest of the apartment cleaned and cleared out, which leads to what I did today and me literally putting so much stuff. I did a massive push today to get everything out of the closet of doom and everything out of the main closet. And you guys were fortunate enough not to watch me move the dresser. I didn't turn the camera on to move the dresser. That was a huge undertaking in itself because it's a massive 9-drawer cherry wood dresser that goes with my bed set. My bed set is broken. I still need to throw that away. But I'm not going to throw the dresser or the side tables away because I can still use them. But yeah, we can still use them. We can, kitty. Don't you think that's good? Yeah, it is good. So today was me literally going through everything and just putting things away. And it's just like, at this point, 10 minutes in, I'm still working on getting through all this stuff. This is, I think, probably about hour 12 in the whole span of things. If you guys watch the entire process without me speeding it up, I think it took me 12 hours to do this whole thing. And if you're watching this needing motivation, I don't want you to be discouraged because it did take me some time. And I was having to clean other spaces on top of that. I wasn't just cleaning this space primarily. I had to clean my kitchen a couple of times. I had to go to the dumpster a couple of times. I had to clean out my truck. There was just so much stuff that I had to go through. But finally, at the end of it, it all worked out. And there's my glitter pop bag. So, and then I kept finding stuff. Everywhere. I found a door hanger on the back of my door that was full of more craft crap. And I was just like, oh my God, just consolidating everything was my main goal. And for anybody who is interested, what I'm doing right here is I did set up an area to where I can see pops that I'm selling and have them accessible in my office because I have a very slow turnaround right now with Macari. Not a lot of people are buying stuff, but that entire box of Funko Pops I'm probably going to put up on Macari for super cheap here in the probably next weekend. I'll go and get it all done, but I really want to get rid of all these pops and I do want to sell them to, give them new homes and everything. So if anybody's interested, that's going to be happening. But this entire process was not easy. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It was a difficult process for me to muster up the willpower to do this, but I was glad that I was finally able to get this room set up, but also to get my entire apartment clean because I do mainly want to do an apartment tour, and I feel like you can't do an apartment tour if you have Closets of Doom, like I did. So it turned out great. It's nice and clean. I hope you guys enjoyed this time lapse. Took me a couple of days, and sorry for rambling on too long, but look at how nice and clean this room is. It's finally nice and clean. All the other spaces are cleaned and organized, but, it's just done. It's done finally, and the whole house is done. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys again tomorrow with a pop review. Bye, everybody.